The reality is that, like all of us in life, we're all individuals, we all express ourselves in our own ways, and then add in dementia to that, and what it means is there are no experts in dementia care. You're only as good as your last idea, because what works well with one person with dementia won't work well with another. So it's really, really important to be able to think outside the box, because when you're with people with dementia and you're seeing their behaviours are probably not what you're seeing. The best example perhaps to give you is a man with dementia that we had in a care home where he was determined to leave, and we understood that the reason he wanted to leave is because he had to get back to his farm. Well, he hadn't had a farm for 20 years, he was a single man all his life, and we tried the domestic pets in the care home for him to look after them. He would having none of it. He was going back to his farm. He wanted cattle and sheep. Someone had a brilliant idea in that care home, just an ordinary care worker who said, well, how about we hard-boil eggs, put them in the bushes in the garden, and tell him mid-afternoon that the hens have laid all their eggs and we've got to collect them all in before he can possibly have his tea. That resulted in him no longer wielding his stick, no longer shouting that he must leave, no longer frightening people living there. He was a lovely man who just wanted to be acknowledged as a farmer. So it does require everyone in a home sometimes to get their heads together and say, come on, anyone come up with there must be a key to this. But it just requires lots and lots of different ideas. We've been talking about the language of dementia. What would you say the language of dementia is all about?
I think you need to look further. I think you need to look sort of outside the box sort of thing. I mean, the actual words coming out isn't always necessarily what they want. You know, you've got to think further than that. You've got to learn about the person and learn that what they're asking for isn't always what they really want. And, you know, you've got to learn the language of dementia. You've got to, you know that they have different meanings, and for different people they're going to be different. And, you know, it's just all about learning who the person is and what made them feel important. We'll find a chair up here and listen to the music, eh?
What matters most as a nurse or care worker working in dementia care is to want to be there for people. To accept that there's a job to be done and tasks to be done, and that you're part of a team that can sort that, but that you're going to observe moment by moment where someone living with dementia is inside themselves. Are they in a good place? Or to think, no, I think they've suddenly gone somewhere inside that's not good. Sometimes care workers say to me, but David, how am I going to respond? I don't have the answers. And I think it's like most of us in life. Sometimes in life we don't need someone to have the answers for us, but we do need someone to be there for us.